Nudes of Destiny sucking dick broke the forum in November. What a lot of people glossed over in their rush to humiliate Destiny is that Destiny also posted videos of himself having sex with women. His ex-wife, a woman that he streamed with that was not publicly known to be into a sexual relationship with him, and then I think some other streamer girl. I think those all leaked. Destiny or Pixie came out and said that she was going to sue him in federal court. This is a move I support. If she's angry that her nudes were leaked, if they were leaked without her permission, then you can go to court and you can try him under VAWA, and the law is very, very favorable to the women that pursue it. So he has made statements, multiple statements on record, that they were leaked without her knowledge, and that he's tried to make it right. So he's tried to say, kind of two-facedly, that he is also a victim in this leak, but he has also said in private to other people who have leaked his conversations that he knows that she's fucked up over it, and that he's tried to pay her off with like a little bit of money to get her to fuck off. So Pixie's not having it. She started a crowdfunding campaign, which has already raised $28,000. In particular, I believe there was one giant donation for $10,000 from a person who some suspect to be Hassan Nabi. We will find out later, I guess. You don't know, Hassan and Destiny hate each other. So he says, 1, I'm actively pursuing criminal and civil litigation on these matters against multiple parties. I will speak on that in a second. 2, speaking publicly about these materials brings more attention to them, which harms all victims involved. I've been trying to move on from covering drama content, as has been increasingly negative impact on those in my life. And one person involved has expressly suicidal thoughts related to this matter, and I don't want to exasperate the situation by talking about it publicly. That's probably Pixie, because there's leaked logs where he says that he tried to pay for her therapist or something, which was his way of making this right and not paying her the $150,000 that she would be entitled to, up to $150,000 if she pursues VAWA torts against him. Number 3, I will touch on later as well. The summary of this is that it's not his fault, and he didn't do nothing. That's basically it. So he basically, he's in a bad situation because, in my opinion, he probably is liable for damages against multiple victims in this case, including allegedly Nick Fuentes. So that's a lot of money. That's $500,000 easy if he gets taken to court by every individual that he allegedly published a video of. He's kind of like in that situation where he can't come out and say, oops, I did a whoopsie doodle, I'm so sorry, oopsies. He can't do that, because then he's like, yes, I committed this offense that I acknowledge caused damages, therefore I am going to be found guilty under this civil tort. So he has no ability to address this. Now his audience is mostly progressive and left leaning, so he doesn't really have the option to ignore it either, because of all the things that he does, like being a cuck and being a manlet and being a retard and doing Adderall, and his debate mannerisms, the fact that he deletes debates or conversations he has with people that are politically inexpedient for him, the fact that he associated and promoted an open pedophile named Max Carson for multiple months, all that shit, it doesn't matter. But heckin' harming a heckin' woman, that's bad, bro. That's not a good look. So his audience is actually upset with this. Revenge pornographers are not held in high regard by most people. So he's having to deal with some comeuppance, at least for the short term. Peach came out and said, in particular, not gonna lie, it's kind of icky. I thought so when I found out too, but I'm so biased, honestly, I choose to ignore it and pretend it's fine. Sex, audio, I know, he sent me some with orbiters, and then their sexual dirty talk alone is enough to cause drama, like you know who it is. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I know there was one person, he did not ask for consent. I just want to say that there's a woman named Peach involved in this that might be a victim, or can confirm the victimization of other people. Then there's Cherry, then there's Pixie, And I'm assuming there's also going to be like a Miss Plum at some point. He seems to be having really bad luck with all these fruits that want to have sex with him. Cherry came out and says, Destiny has me blocked and banned me and people supporting me from his community. I have not done anything besides ask him for an explanation, as I was assured this is something he did not do to me. When I wasn't given one privately, I spoke publicly. I am not involved in any lawsuit or coordinating with anyone seeking justice due to the leaks in November, though they have had my empathy and support in their efforts. It is only yesterday I became aware that Destiny had recorded me while we had sex without my consent and with no regard to me, and had shared those recordings with others. 2 women have now let me know that they have received sexual recordings taken of me in September 2023, which is after VAWA was passed, according to... which was a speculation that you can't retroactively prosecute them for things that have already happened before the law was passed. I thank them so much for their concern. No amount of public humiliation will ever make me regret being made aware of what was done to me. I will be filing a police report. My understanding of this is that Destiny and her are both residents of Florida, and that Florida has a non-consensual pornography criminal act in Florida. Destiny has promised, by the way, that and this was confirmed, that she filed a police report. I'm not sure. This is very surface level. From what I understand, I could be wrong, that Florida has non-consensual pornography laws and they're both Floridians. So someone has confirmed that she did file a police report. Melina is active and has been retweeting and deleting stuff, so it's unknown what she's up to or if she's pursuing charges. And then he responded to Cherry by saying, bro, if I need to go on the sex offender list, I'm taking 20 other streamers with me. Okay, lol W. I don't know what that means. If Destiny wants to start exposing that everybody, from what I understand, I mean, this is a really damning statement, because I don't know if he's trying to joke that she's like a whore and then has like sex with everybody who streams or what, but it sounds like to me that he is aware of 20 other people in his near association who have committed sex offenses, and he actively covers for them, and he might like expose them if he goes down. That's what it sounds like to me. So if this is a joke to just be like, haha, she's a whore, it's a really bad one, because it just makes him sound like he's a Harvey Weinstein. You know what I mean? Responding to, I think people are concerned about this mention. I am actively pursuing criminal and civil litigation on these matters against multiple parties. If Destiny sues the Kiwi Farms, mark my fucking words, I will not only crowdfund a defense for the Kiwi Farms, which we can easily do, I will actively crowdfund on the offense for both Melania and Cherry and Peach, if necessary, because, as I said before, these laws are extremely plaintiff favored. They award attorney's fees. They have a payout of $150,000. If they win on anything, if they get awarded $1, then they owe attorney's fees. So you're going to find women attorneys that want to represent them for very little upfront money just to make their careers. Like, if you're the woman attorney who represents Melania or Peach or Cherry or Pixie or whatever the fuck, whoever these people are, and you win against Destiny and you bring down his career, that's your career made. Any woman that looks up like revenge pornography lawsuit, they're going to find you. You're going to have a whole law firm. It's a good thing. It's a new law, and it's very plaintiff friendly. So I'll crowdfund their fucking lawsuits, because it'll be cheap to find an attorney to work with them. And then for the next 5 years, probably, I think, for all the discovery and all the multiple parties and all the issues with litigation, and Destiny would immediately try to stall it out and would lose, you're looking at 4 to 5 years for each case. So for the next 4 to 5 years, there will be like 3 or 4 concurrent federal lawsuits that Destiny is involved in, and all that is public information, and they will all be drip fed out into LawTube. And for the next half a decade of his life, Destiny will be dealing with the fallout of this, and the only thing people will know about him is that he is a revenge pornographer being sued 4 fucking times over it. So I'm very, very over the whole, if you don't take information down that I want, if you don't do what I say, then I'm going to sue you. I'm just like over it. I have a community of like 4,000 to 5,000 daily like active users at any given time. We're almost up to like 20,000 daily logins. I don't have to take shit from people. The payment processors are going to be broken. Crowdfunding will be restored, and you're not going to push me around and say you have to pretend that I didn't revenge pornography like 4 different women. It's not happening anymore. I'm sick of it.